Imagine stumbling upon two coins so rare and extraordinary, their combined worth could change your life forever. What if I told you one of them is a 2020 Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Historical Park quarter, valued at an astonishing $17 million, and the other is a British one-penny coin from 1938, bearing the image of King George VI, with a jaw-dropping value of $12 million. These coins aren't just currency. They're treasures with stories that span continents and centuries. Stay with me as we dive deep into the mysteries, legends, and historical twists that make these coins so coveted. By the end, you'll discover secrets that could turn an ordinary collection into a fortune. If you're passionate about rare coins and their fascinating histories, make sure to subscribe to World Coins Hub, where every piece has a story, and every story could be your next big discovery. Introducing the 2020 Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Historical Park quarter, a coin that, at first glance, might look like any other 25-cent piece jingling in your pocket. But what if I told you that this very coin could be worth as much as $17 million? Yes, you heard that right. $17 million. Before you rush to check your spare change, let's dive deep into the incredible story behind this coin, its hidden secrets, and what makes it so captivating for collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. Welcome to World Coins Hub YouTube channel, where every coin has a story, and today's tale just might change the way you see the spare change in your hand forever. Let's start with the basics. The coin's full name is the 2020 Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Historical Park quarter, part of the United States Mint's renowned America the Beautiful Quarters program. This program, launched to honor national parks and sites across all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and U.S. territories, has captured the imagination of collectors and history buffs alike. But what sets the Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter apart from the rest? Is it truly possible for a 25-cent piece to be worth millions? Let's peel back the layers step by step. First, the value. The staggering $17 million figure attached to this coin is not the face value, nor is it the regular collector's value. In reality, the typical Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter you might find in circulation is valued at 25 cents. Even among collectors, special proof and uncirculated editions fetch only a modest premium. So where does the $17 million story come from? It's rooted in the world of numismatic legends, rare errors, and the feverish hunt for the one-in-a-billion coin. While there is no official record of a Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter selling for $17 million, stories of rare coins with unique minting errors, doubled dies, off-center strikes, or misprints occasionally fetch astronomical prices at auction. These tales fuel the dreams of every coin hunter out there, and with good reason. It only takes one extraordinary find to change everything. Now, let's get to know this coin in detail. The 2020 Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter is the 54th release in the America the Beautiful Quarters program. Its reverse side is a quiet tribute to stewardship and the environment. It features the delicate image of a young girl planting a Norway spruce seedling beside a mature tree, an elegant symbol of conservation and the passage of responsibility from one generation to the next. This design honors Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Historical Park in Vermont, a site dedicated to the story of land stewardship in America. Turn the coin over, and you'll see the obverse side, the familiar profile of George Washington, restored to its original boldness by the U.S. Mint. But look closely, and you might spot something special, a tiny S mint mark, which means your coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint. Most circulating versions bear a P for Philadelphia or a D for Denver, but the S-proof coins are produced in smaller quantities and often sought after by collectors. Let's talk specifications. The Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter is crafted from a cupronickel-clad composition, meaning the outer layers are 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. The coin measures 24.26 millimeters in diameter, about the size of a standard quarter. Its thickness is 1.75 millimeters, and each coin weighs 5.67 grams. These precise measurements are part of what makes U.S. Terry coinage so recognizable and dependable. But how rare is this coin, really? Here's where things get interesting. According to the most recent data, the Philadelphia Mint produced 304.6 million Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarters, while the Denver Mint struck a whopping 345.8 million. These high mintage numbers mean the quarter is relatively common in everyday circulation. However, special collector's versions, such as proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, are struck in far lower numbers, making them more desirable for numismatists. Let's shift gears and talk about the world of coin collecting, the fascinating universe where a simple piece of currency can become a treasure trove of history, art, and yes, value. Numismatics is the study and collection of coins, paper money, and metals. For many, it's a passion fueled by the thrill of the hunt, discovering rare mint marks, unique errors, or limited run editions that can command jaw-dropping prices at auctions. But don't be fooled. While stories of $17 million quarters make headlines and spark curiosity, the vast majority of coins are valued for their history, beauty, and condition, rather than astronomical price tags. So what makes a coin truly valuable? Several factors come into play: rarity, demand, condition, or grade, historical significance, and sometimes unique production errors. Coins with low mintage numbers, or those struck with rare errors, are the ones that can soar in value, especially if they're in pristine, uncirculated condition. So how can you tell if your Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter is special? Start with a careful inspection. Look for unusual features: double strikes, off-center images, missing letters, or other minting anomalies. Next, examine the coin's mint mark and overall condition. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially those with mirror-like finishes and sharp details, are more valuable to collectors. And if you think you found an error coin, it's time to get it authenticated by a professional numismatic expert. Now, let's talk about selling your coin. If you believe you have a valuable Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter, perhaps a rare proof, a unique error, or just a coin in spectacular condition, where should you go to sell it and get the best price? Here's a step-by-step guide. 1. Authenticate and appraise. Before selling, have your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable numismatic service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC. These organizations will provide a certificate of authenticity, a detailed description, and a grade that can dramatically affect value. 2. Do your research. Check recent auction results, online marketplaces, and coin catalogs to get a sense of what similar coins are selling for. Websites like the U.S. Mint, Littleton Coin Company, and major auction houses can provide up-to-date pricing and trends. 3. Choose your selling venue. The best place to sell your coin depends on its value, rarity, and your comfort with the process. For common coins, local coin shops and reputable online platforms like eBay can offer a quick sale. For rare or high-value coins, consider working with a professional coin dealer, a numismatic auction house, or specialized online auction sites. Always verify the reputation and credentials of any dealer or platform before you proceed. 4. Negotiate and sell. Once you've found a buyer or auction house, be prepared to negotiate. Provide all documentation, including grading certificates and any provenance information. For high-value coins, auction houses may handle the entire process for you, often for a commission fee. 5. Protect yourself. Always ensure secure payment and shipping methods, especially for valuable coins. Insurance and tracking are essential for peace of mind. But here's the real secret. Even if your Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter isn't worth millions, it's still a fascinating piece of American history. Every coin tells a story, not just of the place it commemorates, but of the people who design, strike, and collect it. The young girl planting a tree on this quarter is a symbol of hope, growth, and the stewardship we all share. For the serious numismatist, adding a complete set of America the Beautiful quarters to your collection is a rewarding challenge. Each coin captures a unique aspect of the nation's natural beauty, from the rugged cliffs of Acadia to the quiet forests of Vermont. The Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter, with its tale of conservation and legacy, is a standout in the series. And now, here's a final curiosity that few know. Some collectors look for coins with special finishes, such as the elusive reverse proof or coins struck on the wrong metal planchette. While extremely rare, These minting errors can skyrocket a coin's value, sometimes into the millions, as seen in other legendary US coins. So, keep your eyes peeled because the next extraordinary find could be hiding in the most unexpected place. Before you rush off to check your change or search your coin albums, remember, the world of coin collecting is filled with surprises, stories, and sometimes life-changing discoveries. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter is a reminder of the adventure that awaits in every handful of coins. If you found this story intriguing and want to uncover more secrets about rare coins, valuable currencies, and the hidden treasures waiting in your pocket, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the World Coins Hub community. We bring you the most fascinating numismatic stories, expert tips, and insider knowledge every week. Don't miss out. Your next big discovery could be just one episode away. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the heart of the 2020 Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Historical Park quarter. Stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, every coin has a story, and yours might just be worth a fortune. See you in the next episode, only on World Coins Hub. Introducing the 1938 British one-penny coin featuring King George VI, a coin that, believe it or not, has stunned collectors and enthusiasts worldwide with stories of its staggering value, with rumors swirling about exceptional specimens fetching up to $12 million at auction. But is this legendary penny really worth millions? Today, on World Coins Hub YouTube channel, we're diving deep into the world of numismatics, unraveling the secrets of this iconic coin and revealing everything you need to know about its history, design, rare variants, and how you could potentially turn a simple penny into a fortune. Get ready, because by the end of this journey, you'll never look at pocket change the same way again. Let's start at the very beginning. What exactly is the 1938 British one penny, and why does it capture the imagination of collectors across the globe? Struck during a period of immense change for the British Empire, this coin is more than just a piece of bronze. It's a tangible link to a bygone era, a silent witness to the rise of King George VI, and a symbol of a nation on the brink of war and transformation. First, the basics. The 1938 British one penny is a coin minted in the United Kingdom, bearing the portrait of King George VI, the father of Queen Elizabeth II. It was part of a series that ran from 1937 through the early 1950s, but the 1938 issue stands out for several reasons, some of which we'll uncover today. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's talk numbers. It's no secret that coin collectors, known as numismatists, are always on the hunt for coins with extraordinary stories, rare minting errors, or pristine conditions. While the vast majority of 1938 pennies are valued at modest sums, tales have emerged of rare specimens, sometimes in flawless, uncirculated condition or bearing unique features, fetching astronomical sums, occasionally rumored to reach up to $12 million. Could there be a hidden gem lurking among the millions produced? Let's find out. To truly appreciate the coin, you need to know its physical characteristics. The 1938 penny is a substantial coin by modern standards. It has a diameter of 30.8 millimeters, a thickness of 2.0 millimeters, and weighs in at 9.4 grams. Made of bronze, its solid feel and warm color give it a timeless appeal, and its large size makes it a favorite among collectors who enjoy coins that are both visually and tactily striking. The edge of the coin is plain, but it's the faces, the obverse and reverse, that steal the show. On the obverse or front, you'll see the uncrowned portrait of King George VI, facing left, with a Latin legend encircling his image, George VGBR Omen Rex FDN MP. This translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, a powerful reminder of the global reach of the British Empire at the time. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the iconic seated Britannia on the reverse. She faces right, holding a trident in one hand and a shield in the other, with the waves at her feet and a lighthouse in the distance. This design, used on British pennies for generations, symbolizes strength, vigilance, and the maritime heritage of the nation. The year 1938 is clearly inscribed below Britannia, anchoring the coin firmly in its historical context. Now you might be wondering, If over 121 million of these coins were minted in 1938, how could any single penny be worth millions? Here's where the world of numismatics gets truly fascinating. While the vast majority of 1938 pennies were circulated and now trade for only a few dollars or pounds, the value of a coin depends on several key factors. First and foremost is condition. The rarest and most valuable coins are those that have survived the decades in pristine, uncirculated condition, meaning they show no signs of wear, retain their original luster, and have been carefully preserved since the day they left the Royal Mint. Finding a 1938 penny in this state is exceedingly rare, making such examples highly sought after by collectors. Next, we have minting errors or unique variants. Sometimes, due to mistakes at the mint, a coin may be struck with a double image, an off-center design, or even the wrong date. These errors can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream, with values skyrocketing at auction. While there are no widely documented $12 million 1938 pennies, the possibility of undiscovered rarities keeps collectors searching and dreaming. Another factor is provenance. If a coin can be traced back to a famous collection, has an intriguing history, or was once owned by royalty, its value can be magnified many times over. Imagine discovering a penny that once belonged to a king or was part of a legendary hoard. So how do you know if your 1938 penny is worth a fortune? Here's a step-by-step guide to evaluating your coin. Step 1. Examine the condition of your penny. Hold it under a bright light and look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Uncirculated coins should have sharp details and a brilliant original shine. If your coin looks like it just left the mint, you could be onto something special. Step 2. Look for unusual features. Is the design perfectly centered? Are there any doubling effects on the lettering or images? Any unusual marks or errors? Compare your coin to detailed photos from reputable numismatic resources online to spot any anomalies. Step 3. Research recent sales. Check auction results and online marketplaces to see what similar coins have sold for in recent months. For example, a 1938 penny in uncirculated condition with luster was recently listed for around $16.94 on eBay, a far cry from $12 million, but still a substantial premium over face value. However, coins with rare errors or exceptional provenance can command much higher prices. Step 4. Consult a professional. If you think you have an extraordinary specimen, reach out to a reputable coin dealer or professional grading service. They can authenticate your coin, evaluate its condition, and give you an expert opinion on its potential value. Now, let's talk about selling your coin. Where's the best place to turn your treasure into cash? There are several options, each with its own pros and cons. Online marketplaces like eBay are popular choices for many collectors. They offer a wide audience and the ability to set your own price. But it's essential to provide clear, high-resolution photos and a detailed, honest description to attract serious buyers. Be sure to mention the coin's specifications, diameter, thickness, weight, composition, and highlight any special features or rare qualities. For higher value coins, specialized numismatic auctions can be the way to go. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Bonhams have expertise in marketing rare coins to serious collectors and investors, often achieving impressive sale prices for exceptional pieces. Keep in mind, though, that auction houses will take a commission, so factor that into your expectations. Coin dealers are another option, especially if you prefer a quick and straightforward sale. Look for dealers who are members of respected organizations like the British Numismatic Trade Association, and always get multiple offers to ensure you're getting a fair price. Finally, if you're passionate about coins and want to connect with other enthusiasts, consider joining a local coin club or attending a coin show. These events are fantastic opportunities to learn more about numismatics, get your coin appraised, and maybe even find the perfect buyer. But what makes collecting coins like the 1938 penny so endlessly fascinating? It's the stories they carry, the history they embody, and the thrill of the hunt. Every coin is a time capsule, an artifact that links us to the people, places, and events of the past. Numismatics isn't just about money, it's about discovery and connection. Did you know, for instance, that the 1938 penny was minted just a year before the outbreak of World War II? As Britain prepared for conflict, coins like this circulated through the hands of everyday people, shopkeepers, soldiers' families, each with their own hopes and fears. Holding a 1938 penny is like holding a small piece of history, a reminder of resilience and change. And what about the rumors of multi-million-dollar sales? While most 1938 pennies aren't worth anywhere near $12 million, these stories persist because in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. All it takes is one extraordinary discovery, a previously unknown error, a lost hoard, a coin with a story so compelling that collectors are willing to pay a king's ransom. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collecting journey, the 1938 British one penny is a coin that deserves a place in your collection. Its design, history, and the tantalizing possibility of hidden value make it one of the most captivating coins of the 20th century. If you found this story intriguing, if you want more deep dives into the fascinating world of coins, currency, and the secrets they hold, make sure you subscribe to World Coins Hub. Join a community of explorers, discoverers, and collectors who believe every coin has a story. And who knows, the next legendary penny could be hiding in your pocket right now. Stay curious, keep searching, and remember, at World Coins Hub, every coin counts.